What's up, everyone? I am live on the Husbandry Pro channel and Smalltown Exotics. My name is Shane from Smalltown Exotics. 15 minutes of lame winter 2020. I'm also a Husbandry Pro partner, and tonight we're going to be talking about how to upload your for sale animals from Husbandry Pro over to Morph Market. And a big shout out to Holly. She's in the back room doing all the things like in the Matrix. So thank you, Holly, for that. Let me put this up. This thing's heavy. It's heavy wearing a bunch of gold, you know? All right. Keep that in view at all times. All right. Well, we got Morph Avenue. What's up, Mike? So like I said, tonight, I'm going to show you how to mark animals for sale in Husbandry Pro and also take them over to Morph Market. The process I use, I'm sure there might be different ways to do it, but this is the way I do it. So first, well, let's do a little bit of socializing and stuff. If you see me looking to the right of the camera, it's because I'm running two screens. All right, I'm not being rude. I'm not playing on my phone. I'm just monitoring both screens here. So how's everyone doing tonight? This episode was kind of inspired by Josh and Alicia from Herp and Harbins. They've had questions about it. And the last episode I did, I forgot what I was even presenting last time, but that got brought up, and I was having technical difficulties sharing the right screens. I couldn't log into Morph Market because I don't know any of my passwords. Everything's auto-saved. But I fixed all those problems. So tonight, we can go into everything. And I think that's about it as far as introductions and stuff. If you want to go ahead and share my screen, Holly. All right. So we'll dive right into it. So from the beginning, I'm going to start out by saying, well, I'm going to start here on the animal. I'm going to do one animal just to make it easier tonight. So this is the animal I'm going to list. This is an animal that was just going to go to a show. It's a leopard het clown male. Nothing spectacular. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into edit. And I'm going to start proofreading all of this stuff first. It's a ball python. All this stuff's already entered in the system. I know it's correct. I'm going to take this. I'm going to put it in the animal descriptor as well. The more information you transfer over, the more detailed it'll end up on the Morph Market side. So I use the same description in the descriptor and the animal name when they're for sale animals. That's not a big deal. My breeders actually do have legitimate like human names, but all right, I'm going to check the genetics. It's a leopard. It's a het clown. That's correct. I got the date of birth there, January 14th. It's a baby. It's a juvenile. There's the parents' information, location. I entered the weight earlier today. It's 255 grams. It does have a photo. If you can manage photos. Photos already in there. I'll take that back in a minute. All right, so come down. First thing you're going to do is you're going to want to click on this. Is the animal for sale? Show it in the store. I'm just going to set a price of $100. You could type notes in here and stuff. I don't do that much on that. It's not a proven breeder. It's active. And now I'm going to save it. And come back down for sale. Where is that guy? All right. Leo Het Clown. I want to click on him. All right. And you can go look at the photos. Well, maybe I didn't upload the photo. So this is a good one. The way I do photos You can't see it, but I'm just dragging a photo over from my photo album. Confirm. You want to wait till this little right here, this little white wheel is done. All right. Now I'm going to take the other photo. I always have 2 photos for other animals, for every animal. You could do more or less. I always think 2 is good. Inevitably, somebody's going to message you and want different pictures. So 2 for me is good. A couple different angles in case there's slight color variations. All right. So now this animal has photos. Double check. Yes, they are there. Okay. 255 grams. That's what I did earlier off camera while I was getting ready. Okay, everything should be good to go on this particular animal. So however your menu system's set up, you're going to come to third party, Morph Market Export. Now that whole thing I did about marking the animal for sale, that's very important because when you go over to this third party, it's only going to, Husbandry Pro is only going to show you a list of animals that you have marked for sale. So you got to go into the actual animal first and mark it for sale in order to have it on this list. Oh, Christy Lynn's in here. Jay's in here. I'm going to take a little break. Steven's in here. Yeah, what's up? Oh, Josh. Oh, that's Alicia. Mike. What's up, everyone? Man, I get focused and get carried away. Sorry. All right. So I believe all these animals are already listed. I know they're listed on Husbandry Pro, but all right. So this is the animal that we just edited earlier, the Leo Het Clown male. And you're going to click on export. And then that's going to send you an email. But while we're waiting on the email, I can tell you a joke. All right. So while we're waiting for the interwebs to connect, a rope walks into a bar, sits down, orders a drink. And the bartender says, "What's wrong with you? We don't serve your kind here." So the rope says, okay. He goes outside, ties himself in a knot, frays out his end, walks back into the bar, sits down, orders a drink. Bartender's like, "Didn't I just kick you out of here? Aren't you the rope I just kicked out of here?" "Nope, I'm afraid not." All right, that's my joke of the day. Anyways, all right. So we're still waiting on that email. I don't know what's in that email. I don't want to show it up for too long. But, oh yeah, nothing crazy. All right, so there's the email. This is going to be a CSV file. You click here to download it. And that's all of this is the code that you want. So you want to highlight all of that stuff. Make sure you get every letter because this is CSV, so everything counts. Copy it. It's not showing you that part right there. So anyways, but this is the CSV file. It's copied to my clipboard. And now I'm going to go over to Morph Market. Everyone knows the Morph Market side of things. If you're here watching, this is your animal inventory list. Oh, this one is sold. And it's sold elsewhere. All right. I don't need that leopard gecko on there anymore. All right. Sorry, doing a little housekeeping. Once you go to Morph Market, you want to click on the little 3 dots over here. And you're going to click Import. So then that whole thing you copied earlier, you paste right there. Super easy. Okay. It's going to take a minute for the photos. But while we're doing that, you want to proofread everything. So it's a Leo Het Clown. That'll be the title. It's a ball python. That is the clutch ID. See, so it's a Het Clown. So sometimes that doesn't come across right. Oh, no, it's not a 50%. So you want to double check all this before you click save on the Morph Market side. Because I've done all this, clicked it all. There's like little glitches in Morph Market side. And then like a week later, somebody messaged me and told me why, asked me why the animal's only as marked pet only. I've never checked that box ever in my life. So just do your best to dot all your T's, cross all your I's, strike that, reverse it, cross your T's, dot your I's. Yes, this is a Leo Het Clown. It's a male. I've had this change before. Sometimes things get crossed, so you just want to double check everything. I did produce it. It is for sale. It's active, public, price 100. I'm not accepting offers on something like that. I'm not trading. Will consider. Quantity 1. I don't do wholesales on there. This is my default setting. All my animals I list will have a 50 to 90 price range. Seeing like something like this, sometimes the birth date doesn't come over. So it's January. I don't remember what it was. I think it was 14th. I'll just leave that the way it is. So January 24, 255 grams. All right, see, now that we waited, the picture's there. But it only brought one of them over. So the part that is not sharing is right here where my mouse is on your guys' screen. That's my photo album. So I'm just going to drag and drop. And then right there. I think this picture right here is cooler. So I'll leave whichever one's over on the left will be your primary picture on the Morph Market side. And I don't do captions. Some clutches, if I made a video, YouTube video, I will drop the link right there. Private info. See, Morph Market changes so much. I don't even know what any of that stuff is down there. We'll save that. And this is what I do. I go back in the animal just to double check. Ever since the pet, I had the batch of pet onlys that came through. All right, so it's saved as it's not a pet only. It's a Het Clown. It's a baby. I've uploaded, and they were babies one day, and 3 days later, everything I'd uploaded had switched to adults on the Morph Market side. So you just want to like double and triple check. I don't know why things go haywire sometimes on the Morph Market end, but I just want to always double check it's right. All right. So it should be listed. Now we can go to public view. Bam. That's super easy. And there's all my preloaded stuff. Usually I put the pairing in the description too, but I mean, it's a leopard Het Clown male. Does anyone have any questions on anything that I did? It's fairly basic. I can go back into that animal if you guys want for any reason. So the first thing you need to do, though, is you need to have the animal and all the information in your Husbandry Pro system, which if you're watching this, I'm assuming you have all that. I want to go back over in the beginning though. So get your pictures uploaded. You do that on that little tab. Get your weight uploaded before you mark it for sale. So you do that in activities. This is where I have my weight. You could have it out here on the main thing, but I don't do weights like all the time. These are my main features. Click your weight. I'm going to cancel that. So do your photos and do your weight before you go list it for sale. Oh man, now I'm stuck. Cancel. All right, photos, weight. And then that's pretty much it. And then when you go, let's go back for anyone that joined late. We know all the information about this is correct. Let's check that off and go. Yeah, oh, whatever. But right here, I'll make my cursor real big. After you get the photo and the weight uploaded on whatever animal you're doing, this is where you need to go. Is animal for sale. And then show in store, that'll be your own Husbandry Pro store. So if you went to my Husbandry Pro store, this thing is now live there too. And that's the slug for like the search engines and stuff. Yeah, see, SEO friendly. And that's basically your URL. Hi, Jamie. That's your URL for like search engine optimization, all that kind of mumbo jumbo. But that's basically it as far as what you do on the animal's profile. These are the main two right here. Actually, just this one, but if you're listing it for sale, you might as well have it on your Husbandry Pro store. I keep my Husbandry Pro store up to date versus Morph Market. And then you go over to third party, Morph Market export, and you do all your stuff. You can click the whole list. I'll just do this for giggles, but you can export the whole list, and I'll show you guys how much how the CSV file comes through for a whole list. All right. While we're waiting on that. So in order to be on this list, just recapping here, it has to be listed for sale. And then this is all the stuff that you could export out of Husbandry Pro and over to the import process on Morph Market. We'll delete this one. Does anyone have any questions in the chat? Yeah, Yoda. What's up, brother? All right, so like when you're doing a whole list of animals, only thing that's going to change is this whole clipboard is going to be bigger, but it's the same process. It'll give you all your animals individually. I'm not going to drop this whole list over into the Morph Market side because all those animals are there and I don't want any paths getting crossed. But it's real easy on how to do that. And then once you're on your Morph Market, go over to animals, 3 buttons, import. I've never exported from here, but and then you just drop your little clipboard in there. Real easy. I don't have much for sale right now, so you can see some of my hidden stuff in here. Not that it's a big secret, but any more jokes? I'm not good on jokes, Josh. What do you call a dog with no legs? It doesn't matter. He's not going to come to you anyways. So that's basically it, though. Does anyone have any questions on this? Because this is like, honestly, this is the thing I get. Let me, I'm going to switch my screens back around on my end so I can look at the camera. This is the most questions I get, though, is about this process. And I always try to walk people through it through messages and phone calls and all that stuff. And a lot of people don't get it. I think it's fairly easy, though, once you get it down. Always come back and watch this video. It's real easy. It's a real easy process. Like I said, do your weights and your photos first, then mark the animal for sale, then go over to the third party option. That's the proper order, and then it'll transfer all that info in there. And like when you do a whole list, like how I gave you that example, that bigger CSV file, those photos on the Morph Market side, I don't know, man. It'll be taken forever on the Morph Market end. So I'll usually like start proofreading all my animals, and then I'll just start dropping the photos in myself on the Morph Market side. But I'm giving you an apple next time I see you for being a good teacher. Well, thank you, Josh. Thank you. I like Apple computers better than the fruit, but, you know, hey, beggars can't be choosers. So that's all. I mean, that's basically it on the Morph Market side. And I could go to commerce. Go back to screen share real quick. Yeah. All right. My apologies if I'm looking off to the side. I kind of move stuff around. All right. So here is the store. So this is my Husbandry Pro store. So this is the way I could see all the animals that are listed there. And there is that boy right here. The Leo Het Clown. And just a tip. So if you're ever wanting to like just go through your whole store list, like say you uploaded this list 6 months ago and nothing's sold, and you think, well, maybe I need to go in and like drop some prices. The market's changed or whatever. On the Husbandry Pro side, if you go into your store, if you notice, your prices are all right here. So you could go in and change all the prices on your store this way. A lot easier than, say, like going to each individual animal. And then you just got to make sure you click save down here. So I'll periodically do this, like, I don't know, if you got a bunch of animals on there that you just kind of forgot about, and then you notice like one day you're like, man, I've been feeding this animal for, you know, this rack over here for 3 months. They haven't moved. You can just go in and change prices right here. Makes it a lot easier. And then while we're here, like we can go. So like I've had 15,000 people go on my Husbandry Pro store in its life. Today's 0. I haven't pushed it in a while. Like I said, since January, February, like to now is my slow period on ball pythons. But I still had 33 people in the last 30 days and 15 in the last 7. That's not bad for me not promoting it, because I really don't have much for sale. All the animals you see there on set for sale, I'm actually like sandbagging to vend Charlotte. I'm just like, they're just there. But actually, one of them accidentally sold, so I need to take him off here. So this is a good way for you guys to see that too. So I just sold the Mojave Hypo DG. Somebody put a deposit on it 2 days ago. So instead of going to the individual animal, I come here to the store list. Bam. Remove from store. So the animal's still in my system. It's still in the rack and everything in Husbandry Pro. It's just now off of my store. So it's not visible to the public anymore as like a for sale animal. So I really like doing all my store edits for Husbandry Pro on this menu right here. And you could sort and all that stuff too if you need to. But I mean, I don't really ever have a lot of animals for sale at once. until about December. And then I have too many. So then I'm hustling other ways. But that's basically it on the Husbandry Pro store. Save changes. Why do I got a video? Oh, they have a video here to play. I've never watched this.
So we'll go ahead and take this.
All right. That's my homie Robert right there. So there's an intro on your store stuff right there from Robert. Anything else? Oh, you can also change pricing through your price list. I know this has been covered on other shows, like the one Alvaro and Zach did together. They talk about the price list and how you do it from shows and blah, blah, blah. So that one's already been done. You'd have to filter and all that to get the right animals. That's why I like going straight to my store, and that's how I edit my prices. Bam. This is also where you can, like this is all my terms of service. That's all right here. Extra notes, like this is where I put my shipping charges, all that, all your links. So this is like the Husbandry Pro equivalent to Morph Market right here. This is where you set everything up. It's pretty easy. It's very similar. You're just looking at it from the back end. You can change themes, statuses, all that stuff. So for all the Husbandry Pro users out there, I would get used to using both. I use both. Husbandry Pro is my main, most up-to-date. And then when I think about it, I usually just do a bulk import over to Morph Market every so often. Like that leopard gecko sold. That leopard gecko's been sold for like 3 weeks, and it was actually picked up a few days ago. So you can tell I don't really go over on the Morph Market side that often. But that should all match up now. All right. Anything else on the commerce side of stuff? We did price list and all that stuff before. Event check-in, check-out. That's the one Alvaro and Zach did. That's basically it as far as the store goes for Husbandry Pro. And then if you go visit your store, so this is what it looks like to the public right here. You got your name, all the things. This is the theme I set up and everything, but if you go back to here, see, I got my email, my location. Here's my links: Facebook, Instagram, my website. So then over on this end, there's the links right there. All sleek, professional. I probably do have my phone for Husbandry Pro. Oh, yeah, I got it. I don't list it on Morph Market because there's a bunch of weirdos. But, yeah, so my phone, and then here's like what I said about the shipping. So that comes up as the delivery section right there. And then, oh, yeah. So let's go back to this side right here. All right, so here's my store policy box. It's kind of long, whatever. It's actually not that long. But anyways, looks long there. On the Husbandry Pro side, I mean on the public side, Robert and the team thought, man, that probably looks bad. So they got it as a little box. Boom. Pulls it up there. Here's all my terms of service, all the policies I have. So they really did a good job. This was recently updated within the last year. It used to look different. It's way better looking now, way more sleek. Here's the animal we just listed. It's got a familiar feel. You know, you got your genetics and everything down there. If you click on the animal, then here's all the info from the system. There's the parents. It's even got the parents' genetics. So that's a cool thing about the Husbandry Pro side. Is like it automatically has the parent info there. I don't have pictures for all my breeders, so you'll see the little default character. But there's times people ask me like, well, what was the pairing on this animal? If I send them over to the Husbandry Pro side, they could just click on the animal and find everything out themselves. And there's a buy now feature here too. So you can just click on it and buy now, and it's going to send me the notification. It's all hooked in through my Square, which I believe Billy and Robert did that subject. So I don't need to show any of that, but you can hook up your Square account to Husbandry Pro, and then you have the buy now box. You click on that and you fill out all the stuff. It gives you shipping options right here. $75 for a hatchling, pickup, adults are $100, and all the things. And then you can proceed, do the payment. All right. I think you can tell I really like the Husbandry Pro store. Let's go view it again. Let's talk about the Husbandry Pro store more. All right. So then there's other things. I do have a clutch in the incubator right now. So you can see where it's at. From my Husbandry Pro store, anyone from the public can go see what's currently cooking in my incubator on my Husbandry Pro store. So I got I'm in the shrapnel project. So I got shrapnel spot nose het clown male bred to just a plain clown female, and hoping to hit shrapnel spot nose clowns because they're really cool. That's a newer cutting edge project. And then go back. Birthing records. That's something I lagged on. It's got, I need to start clicking on sharing all my birthing records. So that's my fault on that. I don't know if does anyone in the chat, has anyone ever go through birthing records on another breeder's website? I know I've done it a couple times, but that's not, I don't personally go do that. That's not my favorite thing to do when I have extra time. You can change the theme, light to dark. I keep everything dark. And I think that's it. Talked about the Morph Market, the way to get all your animals over to Morph Market. I went down a rabbit hole on the Husbandry Pro store since I love it so much. Look how smooth that thing looks. Really nice. Badass. All right. So we should all be good. All right. Any questions from the chat? Speak now or forever hold your peace. I don't want like DMs asking me questions after this. No, I'm just playing. I'm not a mean guy like that. But I think it's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Yeah, thank you, Josh. I know I've went and like looked for a specific animal from a specific breeder on their website one time just to verify something, but I don't know if there's any value to that, but I'm going to try remembering when I hatch clutches through Husbandry Pro now, there's a box that you check to like share the birthing records. Then there's just records there. I guess if anyone that wants to that's bought an animal wants to go back and verify or whatever. I know I did it like 4 years ago for one specific animal, but we should run a poll on Instagram about that. How many people do that? And all right, well, as far as I'm concerned, I think we're done. Notice the belt in the background. Well, thank you to everyone for showing up. Thank you. Big shout out to Husbandry Pro. I love the product. I talk about it all the time everywhere I go. Husbandry Pro gear. I mean, top-notch team, always innovating, always making improvements. look out for the next, or Husbandry Pro next, coming soon, or next Husbandry Pro. I might have got that crossed. But the new version will be out, I think they said 6 to 8 weeks. I don't want to hold them to any of that, but it'll be out soon. They'll start rolling that out soon. It's going to be way faster, more streamlined. Robert gave us a little sneak peek a few episodes back. I really loved what I seen. It's a lot more intuitive. It makes it a little easier for the non-techie people like me. I'm not much of a tech person. And yeah, so look out for that. Big shout out to Holly in the background for doing all the things and making all the screens go where they need to go and showing the comments. So until next time. Oh yeah, what's up, Sabi? Sean? So until next time, guys, hit me up in my DMs or find me wherever. I'm on Facebook and Instagram. Definitely go check out the Husbandry Pro channel. They've had a bunch of different partners covering a bunch of different topics. I myself was listening to Alvaro and Zach today on what you can use it for at shows. I'm going to definitely start using the show features a lot more. And they covered it, so I don't need to cover it here, but it's definitely going to be a good tool to have when I vend shows. I've been doing a lot of stuff on paper, but now I'm going to be using Husbandry Pro. On top of just printing the labels, I'm going to be doing all my tracking and sales and everything through Husbandry Pro, so I can run the data at the end of the year and see where my good shows are and all that. So like I said, Husbandry Pro is always innovating, always improving, listening to the customers, which is all of us, and trying to make the system better. Why not use it? And if you enter code Smalltown60, we had a banner down there. Smalltown60 will get you a free 60-day trial, no credit card needed. Husbandry Pro, baby. Thank you, everyone, for showing up. Thank you to Holly. Good night.